Well, hi again, folks. I'm Greg Flynn, the Public Information Director here for the City of Pearl, and welcome into This Week in Pearl. We have got an event that's coming up here in the city that everybody has been asking about and waiting on. Well, we finally have the details for you. The spring cleanup will be held May 7th through the 21st. A full 2 weeks of getting the city cleaned up. Now, here's the details. Pearl Public Works will be making several passes throughout the city, going district by district, and they're going to pick up separated leaves and tree limbs curbside. So if you can, get them stacked up in a neat pile, either in bags or in big piles, and they will come by and pick them up for you. Our residents can also dispose of furniture, appliances, and other large items for free over at the City Compactor, which is located at 201 Landfill Road. ID will be required to prove that you live in the City of Pearl. No chemicals, paint, tires, or other hazardous materials are allowed at our compactor. The hours will be Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., and Saturday, 7 a.m. to noon for those 2 weeks in particular. Now, commercial rates will still apply if you are a contractor or a rental property owner. If you have any questions, feel free to give our Public Works folks a call at 601-932-3520. Hey, it was also a big week here for the city as we had Pearl Day, as we officially turned 49. We had a great Mayor's Prayer Breakfast. That was, our keynote speaker was Sean Tyndall, the Commissioner for the Mississippi Department of Public Safety. It was just a great day of inspiration and faith-based stories being told. We also debuted our brand new video wall there in the Community Gold Room. Looked fantastic. Earl Dean Rhodes, Mr. Rankin County, was presented with the Mr. Pearl Award, or as we all know it, the Ray Rogers Award. So couldn't have been a more fitting recipient than Earl Dean Rhodes. Just a great morning that we were able to spend there at the Mayor's Prayer Breakfast. We also debuted a video there that was put together by our broadcast department, specifically edited by our very own Josh Hamby. It was called We Are Pearl, and we want you all to take a look at that right now.
Pearl is the jewel of the crossroads. We are nestled at the heart of I-55 and I-20, highways 80 and 49. Thousands travel through our city with the international airport in our backyard. We are the largest city in Rankin County. We have a wide range of housing with new options going up all the time. We are a prestigiously A-rated school district. We are the home of champions. Our young people strive for excellence in academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities. We provide first-class service at every level, from police and fire to public works, parks and recreation, senior services, and community development. We keep you in the know with our own TV and radio stations. We are a hardworking, business-friendly community with diverse opportunities, from retail to dining, hotels and manufacturing, along with Hines Community College, state offices like MEMA, the State Fire Academy, MDEQ, and the State Crime Lab. Pearl has it all. We have a devoted Chamber of Commerce that tirelessly promotes our businesses and is dedicated to their success. We are a great place to play. We welcome thousands of visitors with our new state-of-the-art ballparks and beautiful nature parks to spend a day. We have tremendous shopping opportunities, including the Riverwind District, home to Bass Pro Shop, Sam's, the Outlets of Mississippi, the Cinemark Movie Theater, restaurants, and hotels. The Mississippi Braves, the AA franchise of the mighty Atlanta Braves, have drawn more than 3 million fans to Trustmark Park since 2005 and have won 2 league championships. We have always put our people first since becoming an official city in 1973. Together,
we are Pearl. We are Pearl.
We are Pearl.
We are Pearl. We are Pearl. We are Pearl.
We are Pearl.
We are Pearl.
We are Pearl.
We are Pearl.
We are Pearl.
We are Pearl.
We are Pearl.
We are Pearl. We are Pearl.
we are Pearl.
That is exactly what makes Pearl Pearl, and it is the people of this city as well as all the great amenities that we have that make Pearl the jewel of the crossroads, as we like to call it. Hey, later that night we had the big Pearl Day concert. Big thanks to Nico Moon and Jamison Rogers. They put on a terrific show there in the north lot of Trustmark Park. Two very talented young country artists, and it was a really, really good time. So I know a lot of folks were disappointed that we didn't have the actual Pearl Day festivities on that second day, but look for that to return coming up when we turn 50 in 2023. Hey, when we come back, we are going to talk M-Braves baseball for the first time this season. Our first M-Braves insider, as Chris Harris, the voice of the Mississippi Braves, joins us in just a moment.
Hello, I'm Mayor Wyndham, and I'm thrilled to show you the city creating its own future. Pearl is located in Rankin County, the fastest growing county in Mississippi, and there's no question why. Access to great schools, even better shopping, and unbridled beauty make Pearl a town that truly embodies its name. And with a truly exceptional team of first responders, public safety is another key component of our success. With fantastic housing opportunities from quaint suburban neighborhoods to gorgeous lakefront properties, there's a place for you here in Pearl. You can't beat the location. Right outside of Pearl is the crossroads of the South, where Interstate 20 meets Interstate 55. From here you can travel anywhere within the state or the country. Or you can choose to stay right here in Pearl to enjoy a Mississippi Braves baseball game or experience the small town atmosphere, community pride, and heart of the local residents.
Well, we are blessed for our first M-Braves insider, and with us is Mr. Chris Harris. He's the Director of Broadcasting and Media for our Mississippi Braves. And Chris, welcome back in.
Hey, nice to be back with you and talk some Braves baseball.
We are playing some really good baseball of late, coming off a great series in Montgomery.
Yeah, got off to a little bit of a slow start with some games that kind of got away from us early in the season, but what a way to finish our second road trip of the season. We come back from down multiple runs in the ninth inning on Saturday and Sunday in Montgomery and win 3 straight games to close out that series. And now we're kind of back in the thick of things in our division. And, it's a long season, so it's nice to ride a little bit of momentum coming back home.
You had some of the guys that everybody knows, like right now, the roster, it's going to take some getting used to knowing a lot of the new players. But Michael Harris, great prospect. He's going to one day be playing in Truist. It's nice to have him here and doing well.
I mean, it's like having a major leaguer on your team. I mean, it really is. I mean, he played with the number one team in spring training for quite some time, and for fans that come out to watch him play, I mean, it's like having a big league leadoff guy in your lineup every day. And so each day we have him is just a fortunate circumstance, because we know at some point he's going to leave us. And it's kind of like Ronald Acuna, kind of like Austin Riley, Dansby Swanson. These guys are going to be stars in the big leagues at some point. So you want to make sure that you're one of those people that can say, I saw him win, at Trustmark Park.
For your true Braves diehards out there, they're going to know where they went. But one of the fan favorites last year, Shea Langoliers.
Yeah.
No longer with the team.
Right.
No longer with the Braves. Where's he?
He is with the AAA affiliate for the Oakland A's in Las Vegas. So he's out in Las Vegas with Oakland. Christian Pache was also in that trade. I mean, that's one of those deals that I think Braves fans really hurt. There's not been many deals that Alex Anthopoulos has made the past few years that have been like, man, that really crushed our team. But, you only have that window to win at the big league level when you're a franchise like Atlanta for so long. And when they were not able to re-sign Freddie Freeman, they had an opportunity to go out and get Matt Olson. And Billy Beane, the outstanding GM for Oakland, requested in the deal, to have Christian Pache, have Shea Langoliers, have Ryan Cusick, 3 guys who were upper tier prospects in the organization. And, that's unfortunately the business side of baseball. And I think most Braves fans are happy they have Matt Olson and have him locked up for 8 years. But part of that process is losing great players like a Shea Langoliers, and he's off to a solid start in Oakland. I think he has 5 or 6 home runs already this year, and I'm sure he'll be in Oakland as their catcher very, very soon, and I'm sure he'll be an all-star in a couple of years. I mean, that's just who he is and how good of a player he is. So Shay's off to a great start in Las Vegas, doing well. I know he misses being with Atlanta, but, I mean, he is kind of the focus of Oakland Athletics baseball, because sure not what's on the field in Oakland right now necessarily, but they know they have a bright future with Shay.
It is so much fun to be a part of the AA franchise of the Braves, because, man, you watch Bally Sports now at night, and all of a sudden you look out on the mound, and, well, it's all these guys that have been pitching in Trustmark Park, right? William Woods, who started here on opening day.
Yeah, I mean, we tell you, hey, these guys are going to be there in a couple years or in a couple of weeks. You never know. For William Woods, he was our opening day starter, like you mentioned, and they decided to move him to the bullpen, and all of a sudden he's in the big league, striking out the first batter he faces. Was it Patrick Wisdom of the Chicago Cubs? Yeah. So, these guys, when they're at this level, they are, just a step away from the big leagues. And I mean, a guy like Michael Harris II, I mean, he could get promoted to the big leagues tomorrow. There really isn't much you have to accomplish at the AAA level to prove yourself that you're a major league player. If you can prove yourself at this level, you can prove that you're a major league player.
And Spencer Strider, I still can't get over seeing that mustache on the mound there when he was right here, right?
I mean, Bryce Elder, who made the start in Texas a couple of days ago, he and Spencer Strider, they've kind of tag teamed a couple of outings here recently. So great to see those guys getting the opportunity. I mean, when you're Spencer Strider, as a reliever now, I mean, as a starter, he was throwing 97 pretty consistently, comes in, throws 99. Not only just 99, but 99 with a lot of movement to it, plus that great slider that he features. So, I mean, from our team right now, I mean, you look at guys in the rotation like Freddie Tarnock, who had a pretty good start his last time out, Alan Runhell, Jared Schuster, who's off to a brilliant start. He was the first-round pick in that draft that included Spencer Strider and Bryce Elder. So, those guys are very close to being in the big leagues. And as we've seen, Kyle Muller's come up and made a few starts. Tucker Davidson's come up and made some starts. They're looking for that next, hot hand to make some starts to fill some gaps at the big league level.
Well, a great chance to see our M-Braves back in action this week, as we're going to welcome the Pensacola Blue Wahoos here to Pearl. And not only is it a good time to see baseball, but you've got a tremendous opportunity coming up on Friday with the World Series trophies going to be here.
Yeah, I think this is probably one of the weeks we've been looking the most forward to. The World Series trophy has been on this trophy tour for the past couple of months, and finally it makes its way here to Trustmark Park. And with us being an affiliate of the Braves, we get a little extra perks with that. And so if you're an M-Braves season ticket holder or one of our elite sponsors, you'll have an early opportunity to see that trophy up close and personal before the general public. And then when the gates open at 5:30, it'll be open in the Farm Bureau Grill, and fans will have a chance to get their picture made with the trophy. And I mean, I've never seen the World Series trophy up close and personal, so I'm looking forward to seeing it. It's it's kind of like the Stanley Cup and the Lombardi Trophy. Yeah. I mean, you see it up close and personal. It's a really cool experience, I'm sure. And to give our fans that opportunity to do that, to share in that. Plus, hey, we'll have our championship trophy sitting there with it as well. So that'll be pretty cool.
That is awesome. We're going to see the AA South, the only ever AA South trophy, and the World Series trophy, right? And both belong to the Braves. That's
both
awesome.
Worth about the same amount of money, I'm sure.
Oh, yes, I'm quite sure. Hey, for you guys that may not know, this man was as close as you can get to the World Series last year, as the Braves brought him up. They called him up.
They called me up.
He got called up to help out with the media last year, and man, that had to be an unbelievable experience.
Yeah, to be there and to work the long hours and to lend a hand. I kind of called myself a glorified intern, but taking care of the nearly 1,000 credentialed media on game days for the World Series last year was a great experience. To be on the field every day during batting practice, to set up interviews, took care of really most of the credentialing. To meet some of those reporters as they're coming in to each day. And it was just an experience I may never get again. So I certainly appreciated the trust that the Atlanta Braves had in me to not screw things up too badly. But hopefully we get another chance to do it this year. But that was one of those once in a lifetime opportunities to be a part of that and to experience it from a perspective that not many people get a chance to.
Well, not only are you going to get a chance to see the World Series trophy this Friday, but these folks are going to be sliding on a ring from Atlanta, as you guys are going to be presented as Braves staff from last year.
Yeah.
You guys were blessed to receive from the organization World Series rings, which will be delivered this Friday.
Yeah, I mean, that's it kind of makes you speechless. You grow up and you dream of winning a World Series and getting a World Series ring, and I think I've had a chance to hold a few in years past, and to know that there's gonna be one that has my name on it, I think that's just surreal. So like I said, we've been looking forward to this week since we knew the trophy was gonna be here, and to be able to celebrate that and to know that the Atlanta Braves, valued what we did here, because it was a tough year last year, coming back from the pandemic, and to know that they value what we do in the organization, and that it played a part in them winning a World Series is huge.
We got to get there early to see the World Series trophy.
Yeah. Then
make sure, because he does the pregame show, the big show. You're going to show off a ring. You may not receive it yet, but take one out there. You're going to have to show it off to the folks.
I've gotten some rings over the years with different things. I'm not a person that wears a ring and just, but I'll probably put that one on a few times.
I have a feeling.
Yeah.
That one and the AA South ring, too. You look like Liberace out there calling the game from the press box. That would be pretty awesome. Well, not only World Series trophy, but a great giveaway Friday night as well. Trey Harris, T-shirt.
Yeah. Trey is one of those guys who, he and Shea Langoliers, I thought, were really the heart and soul of the team last year, and Trey really became a fan favorite. And when the whole lockout was going on, we weren't sure how much we could promote a major league player early in the season, so we thought of a recent player that we would like to put on a T-shirt jersey, and Trey was the obvious choice to do a giveaway for this Friday night. And everybody will get that double deuce 22 Trey Harris jersey, and make sure maybe you go down there and get him to sign it for you as well, because he's one of the nicest human beings you'll ever come in contact with. He's a good player.
So a big night on Friday. So if we got the World Series trophy, we got the Trey Harris T-shirt giveaway. We're going to have 10 folks who are going to be running $10,000 dash for cash after the game, thanks to Trustmark Bank, and the kids will run the bases. Get your tickets now. That's going to be a hopping Friday night.
Yeah, tickets are going fast, and rightly so. I think if you have a chance to see that World Series trophy, and I think the vibe around the ballpark will really be a lot of fun on Friday.
Well, and then hey, stick around. Saturday night, fireworks show. Riverbend Tire Center bringing us the big fireworks show.
Yeah, fireworks shows are always spectacular at Trustmark Park, and so a chance to see obviously great baseball, and then to cap it off with a great fireworks show is, I always say it's the best fireworks show in Central Mississippi, and nobody's proved me wrong yet.
No, and they do. Pyrotechnico does an awesome job with that. So little plug there for Pyrotechnico. Do a really good job. Well, it's great to have baseball back, and it feels like normal again at the ballpark, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I think I was really reveling in the kids' day we had a few weeks ago. I guess almost 2 weeks ago now. We had over 5,000 kids, and just thinking about it's always for us as a staff. It's always tough. You play a night game the day before, you come back, play at 11. A lot of people don't know is we get there about 6:30, 7 in the morning, because you have to prepare about 7,500 hot dogs. So even myself, everybody, Pete, our GM, we're in there rolling hot dogs, at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. But so once it gets game time at 11 o'clock, we're already, tired. But you look out there and you see all the kids, and you realize that it's been, really just over 2 years since these kids have had the opportunity to go on a field trip, to be out in public, to really be able to enjoy a baseball game. I think our players really fed off that. We're really excited about it as well, and hopefully we can have another camp day in June where we have a lot of kids. But I think that was the first point this year where I was like, okay, this feels back normal minor league baseball when you could see all those kids out there really enjoying a great day.
Well, it's going to be a lot of fun. Big crowd Friday night. That'll have the feel of a nice
Yeah,
game.
for sure. Yeah.
Well, make sure you get your tickets now. Go to MississippiBraves.com, order them online, or give them a call at 888-BRAVES-4. Jeff Olson loves to hear from everybody when you call in for your tickets. Well,
yeah, for sure. Ask him about the day of game price versus the advance price. He loves answering those questions.
you get the little discount. You don't want to buy day of game. Buy them now so you don't have to pay that extra surcharge on that day. Well, man, look out for this guy Friday night. He'll be the guy with the bling on. And,
there'll be several of us, yeah.
Also carrying that trophy around. No, you're not allowed to touch the trophy.
I'm gonna see if I can get away with touching it. We'll see.
Hey, congratulations though to Zach Evans, our director of stadium operations. Just had a new baby today.
That's right.
Little boy, and his name, Hammer and Hank.
Hank Harris Evans, obviously after me and Michael and Trey.
That is so sweet of him.
I know, right?
The Harris brothers.
Yeah.
All the same, but different, right?
Brothers from a different mother.
Hey, well, congratulations to Zach. I heard he was going to try and bring Hank out to try and put him in the trophy for a picture. So I don't know if the Atlanta guys would be too apt to that. But those are I've seen this trophy tour. They're going to have white gloves on, and they stand around it, and they only have to. No human hands can touch that thing. So don't try. You have to do the big show and the broadcast that night.
That's true. I don't want to get in trouble.
No.
So.
Well, Chris, thank you for coming in.
You got it, anytime.
First of many M-Braves insiders this year. Folks, stay with us. We'll be right back in just a moment.
Anybody can live in a neighborhood, but not everyone gets to reside within a true community. Our vast array of community organizations not only provide opportunities to give back, get involved, and come together, they create a sense of pride for our city and continue to help forge the community our residents are proud to call home. Doing better by working together. Community starts here.
Well, folks, we always want you to stay connected with what's going on here in the city of Pearl, and there's several ways for you to do that. First, take out your cell phone right now and text the word Pearl to 91896. That's the word Pearl to 91896, and you will get city text alerts sent straight to your phone with all kinds of important city information. You can follow us on social media 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on our Facebook, our Instagram, and our Twitter under the name Pearl Government. You can also go to cityofpearl.com anytime to view news, get answers to frequently asked questions. All the phone numbers to our city departments are located there, so give that a try. Call them up. They will be happy to answer any question that you might have about what's going on here in the city of Pearl. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of This Week in Pearl. I want to remind you that Pearl is a great place to live, work, and play, which is why we are known as the Jewel of the Crossroads.